beautiful souls. Happy Monday and welcome to Magical Monday. And we are live on Instagram. Hello on Instagram and hello on Facebook and on Zoom and YouTube. So I've got two lovely ladies joining me this morning on Zoom, which
YouTube.
okay, let me put that on silent. So I've got the comments up. If you'd like a card, please put in the comments that you'd like me to pull a card for you. Though, first of all, what I'd like to do is talk about the energies, because as I've been talking every week, the energy's been building. And since April, when we had the solar eclipse, and then we had the Jupiter Uranus big conjunction, so many changes. And especially Taurus is all about radical changes, but it's an earth sign. And then now we're in Gemini, so the energy's changed again. Though just reflect on what is new and different in your world now since April. And I'm just letting another lady in. So just maybe take some notes on that, on what's come up for you, especially since we're in the last week of May, and the energy has just been electrifying. It's just been amazing. So many shifts and so many revelations unfolding for people. And this time on our planet is such a magical time that we're all experiencing. And it will continue for the next few years. So, with all the planets moving, we've actually got 5 planets in Gemini right now. And but what it's doing is it's like every day that the energy's changing. And this is why it's so important for us to really stop and tune in with how we are feeling on a daily basis, and to listen to our heart, listen to our soul, and nurture ourselves and give ourselves self-love. So, because it's a very busy, chaotic world out there. So amongst the chaos, just come back to your purpose, your soul's mission on why you're here, and just self-reflect as well as monitor exactly how you're feeling every single moment during the day, because also this will change. Our energy is constantly changing because we are an energy being. So, and the planets are always moving and changing. So it's what we're doing is just keeping up with that movement and the change and the rhythm, and it's a really exciting time. So Jupiter, and I mentioned this last week, is a big planet, but it's all the energy is expansive. And this is the first time in 12 years that Jupiter has been in Gemini. Gemini is the fun, outgoing, social butterfly energy. And then adding on with Jupiter, well, then this is also, about big expansion. But then there's another lady coming in, 2 seconds. So, and then also this is trining with Pluto. And so when Pluto moved into Aquarius the beginning of the year, it's all about transformation. So what we've
Tenemos una
experienced,
computadora en la sala.
I'm just going to mute, thanks Maggie. And so it's all about expansion, stepping into our truth of who we are, and also looking at what changes we want to make, and what's working, what's not working, out with the old, in with the new. And this is what we do every new moon, is plant those seeds. But I'll talk about the new moon next week when we get to June. But this last week of May, just reflect on, how are you going? What's come up for you? What has been triggering you? What emotions have you been feeling? Especially fear. Fear will keep us trapped, keep us imprisoned and paralyzed. And this is your time to really step into your truth and your sovereignty, and step into your power and speak your truth. And so feel into that, and what changes do you need to make in order for that to happen? In order, fear of the unknown is very common. Yes. Yes. And also, people fear change even when their life is not working for them. So look at, with all these changes that are happening on the planet, people are going, oh my God, things are moving so quickly. It is rapid. Like, the energy is just fast and furious. And sorry to say, it's not going to slow down. So this is why it's really important for us to slow down within ourselves, so that we can see it from a different perspective. We can go within and really take care of ourselves, give ourselves lots of nurturing and nourishment. This is what my Bend method is all about: balance energy, nurture and nourish. And it's advanced self-care for the soul. So this is what I go into more in my burnout program. Though right now, just think about what is personally going on for you in your life, and what is keeping you stuck or trapped, or frustrated, or even triggers with either people, situations, or circumstances. And you can make some notes on that, because with the energy, things are coming to the surface. So again, it's lots of truths coming to the surface. And this is where the the truth always comes to the surface. People always show their true colors, and especially what we have all gone through in the last 4 years, all that's coming to the surface. So when I say about being true to yourself, really feel into, when you hear especially news on the media, feel into it. Does this resonate with me? And does it feel true? And you will get a yes or a no. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. You do not have to comply with certain rules. Okay? Everything in perspective. Okay? I'm not saying go break the law, or do something illegal, but especially when it comes to your sovereignty, when it comes to your health, when it comes to who you truly are as a soul, if something doesn't resonate, don't go there. Because this is, and just, yeah, it's like, I will not tolerate for any injustice. Not interested in drama, not going there. I stand in my truth and what is true for you, because the energy, if you remember back in the 60s, it was about, civil rights, and people were protesting and things like that. So that's what's coming to the surface. Lots of secrets are coming to the surface. And if something doesn't feel right to you, just back away. Do not participate in it. Okay. And And coming back to, now I spoke about this last week as well, things that are coming up for you emotionally. This is, any emotion, fear, sadness, guilt, shame, whatever, anger, frustration, whatever the emotion is acknowledge it and transmute the energy and then let it go. Because we're a human being, we're always going to feel different emotions, and that's why we're here to learn and grow on this journey, and it's all for our soul's growth and evolution. Okay, so also, one of the other planets that is really significant right now is Mercury. Mercury's all about our communication. It's about what we speak about. It's about speaking our truth. So choose your words wisely and consciously. So many years ago, back in 2011, when I was living in California, I studied with a man called Robert Tennyson Stevenson, and I did conscious language, and then I did a 3-week live-in retreat with him on other modalities. But it was everything that comes out of your mouth, every word has an energy. And when you speak only what's in alignment with what you choose to come into manifestation. So, especially when we got the new moon next week, specifically, what do you desire? And speak about it as if it's already here. You've already achieved that outcome. The result is already fulfilled. So choose your words wisely, but also when you catch yourself saying different, telling a story, well, just look at those old beliefs and the old programs and the old patterns that are still running in the background, because this will come out in your language and what you talk about with others, what you speak about. So our language is really important. And so choose choose your words wisely, because every word has an energy vibration, and that's with the law of attraction. What you speak about, you bring about. Everything you think about, again, has an energy vibration, and you're putting that energy out there, and that's what you're attracting. So now's the time to really go deep within yourself and clean up those old wounds and clean up the old belief systems, shatter them, transmute the energy, and come back to who you truly are. So, any questions for the ladies that are on Zoom with me right now? Let me know if you got any questions about this, and put it in the chat, or you can speak up and take yourself off mute. And I'm going to choose a card from the angel deck. Also in Gemini, and I mentioned this last week, there's a planet called Sedna, and there's a whole myth and a story around Sedna. But this is the first time and that Sedna has been in Gemini, but it's actually going to be in Gemini for the next 40 years. So it's a really magical time of co-creating with the universe, and really, and this is why it's important, clean up any of the old baggage you've been carrying so you can really step into who you truly are, your true authentic self, and co-create with the universe, because you can do and have and be anything. You can create anything, because again, it's all energy. But again, you need to be in alignment energetically with the universe in order to attract the abundance, attract all the. Yes, how do you clean up the old stuff? beautiful question, Maggie. So there's several, and this is what I do in my coaching programs. We go deep into um, all the root cause of what's actually causing. So basically it's like start with the end in mind. What is your goal? And then what's stopping you from achieving that goal? When I do my one-to-one coaching, we go all the way back to conception and clean up any of those old beliefs and patterns and childhood trauma, childhood programs that are running, and those belief systems that were programmed and that have been still running in your adult life. Because this is what, again, burnout, which I specialize in, a lot of people don't realize that they're burnt out, but it's like an addiction, but it's invisible. And burnout is trauma related because it will show up. How resilient and strong are you when you show up in the world? How strong and confident and in alignment are you actually being? So in my programs, it's like I talk about who are you being now, who are you becoming, and step into the new version of you. And when you clean up all the old past and truly let it go, because it's in the past, it has no energy. But what it's doing is it's still running the show in your subconscious mind. So when you clear all those old beliefs and programs and patterns and childhood trauma, and we all have it, believe me. I signed up for a doozy in this lifetime, so I really put my hand up to experience a lot of trauma, unfortunately, but it's made me stronger. And you never sign up for something that that your soul's not strong enough to handle. Okay, so Maggie, you too. Yeah, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us light workers. Is what that's what we signed up for and working through. But it's also very important to clean up that trauma, because there's a lot of practitioners out there that are still running their old trauma stories. And so yes, and thanks for the chat. Let me just open up the chat, so because it pops up and then it goes again. Yes, definitely shadow work, and I've talked about this, is looking at those shadow aspects, those areas, those aspects of us. And this is where the ego comes in. Our ego is there to protect us and keep us safe. So when something comes up for you, especially if it's a story, you actually ask it. It's like, well, is this my true self? Is this my soul or my heart speaking? Or is it the ego? And it's identifying where that is coming from. So it's about going from head to heart and actually feeling what's true for you, and keep coming back to your heart and making choices and decisions from that place. So these are all the steps, meditation, journaling, grounding. So what you can do right now, and I recommend this again as a simple exercise, and it's free: breath work, lots of deep breath. And then you can go into a meditation. Then you can go into stillness, and make this a daily practice of constantly just being still, and also grounding. Go out, stand on the grass, bare feet, and just feel the energy of the earth. If you're out in nature, connect with the trees and ask the trees. Connect with your masters, the archangels, all the angelic realm, the galactic council, whoever you speak to, your God team. It's like ask them for guidance, because every single day we are being guided on this journey. So, okay, I'm going to, and let me know who would like a card. I've got a few different decks here. And also on my YouTube channel, I've got a lot of different meditations, and the last 5-day energy revitalizer, I did a different meditation every single day based on my Bend method. So one for balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. And the 5th day, we stepped into the new version of you. So I've got those recordings, and I will put them all together. If you're interested, let me know, and I can share that link with you. If I'm stepping into authority in my career, okay, Tamika, I will choose a card. We'll just see which one jumps out, or just while we're waiting, can you tune into 1, 2, or 3 piles and give me a number, and I'll make 3 piles.
Is it a number like 1 through 10? It could be a double digit.
3, 3,
Oh,
1,
3.
3,
Oh, okay, 2.
2. Okay. Joy! Oh my God. Can you see that? So this is the card. So joy, joy is my middle name, and it's also my purpose for being here. And joy is a very high energy vibration. And that's what we're all choosing. This is what we can choose on a daily basis, to step into joy. And so this is a reminder to step into your joy and say, I choose joy. And what that will do is automatically lift the energy vibration for you. And then because you're a light worker, you're going to radiate that beautiful joy and loving energy out into the world. So the message says, joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest potential levels. So I'll just share the extended message for that. And because everything in our life is a choice, and we can choose joy on a daily basis in every moment. And especially if you're caught up in the chaos or the drama, or being overwhelmed, or caught up in fear, it's like, I choose joy. I choose joy. And what does joy mean to me? And truly feel that. And again, this is a daily practice that you can do. So that's another thing to add to your daily routine. Okay. So Tamika, you drew this card as a reminder that your power comes from staying centered in a feeling of joy. Ask your angels for guidance about any changes you can make to bring more joy into your life and the lives of others. If you're feeling trapped or victimized in any way, the angels can ease your burdens. A joyful outlook brings the freedom you desire, while your responsibilities are simultaneously met. So, does that answer your question? Yay.
Yes. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
My pleasure. Okay. And so, Maggie, you have a question, and so I'll choose a card for you. Maggie?
I don't know if I had a question per se. I'm just, I'm really struggling with depression. And I know that like the universe brought me to this event tonight to get help. And I'm glad that I was able to find it.
Beautiful. Lovely to have you here, Maggie. And just breathe deeply right now and know that all the angels are around you, giving you lots and love, lots of hugs. They're just surrounding you right now, and just feel the energy come in. You're not alone. You're
Thank
not
you.
alone. Okay, so I'm going to choose a card for you. And also ground. When you ground, and actually you can send a grounding cord down from the base of your spine and just release. I release the sadness, I release the grief, I release the hurt, I release the depression. What is it specifically that is bringing your energy down and releasing it? You can do this also by writing out a list and then burning it and setting your intention that I let this go. And when you burn it, it's like you're burning away the everything that's written on that piece of paper, and it turns to ash, and then it blows away. It dissipates into the atmosphere. So, Maggie, choose a number, 1, 2, or 3, and we'll see which card comes up.
Let's go with 3.
3, okay. So, oh, perfect. Can you see that? It says, let your past go. So,
Wow.
isn't it wonderful
Yeah.
how it works and the messages? So, the burden of carrying your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So, I'll share the extended message of that. You receive this card because your thoughts and feelings about the past are holding you back. You're repeating a pattern because of unfinished emotions from your past. This card is a sign to forgive and move on, to stop painful patterns. It doesn't mean that you need to be with the person you've forgiven. It simply means that you've let toxic feelings go in exchange for peace. So,
Wow.
does that resonate, Maggie?
Oh, very much, very much.
So, whoever has wronged you, betrayed you, or hurt you, or whatever has happened in the past, you energetically give the energy back with love, because love is a high vibration. Love, there's really only two emotions, love or fear. And what love does is it transmutes all the other energy. So when you can give back the energy with love, well, then what that does for you is gives you peace. And that's what our goal is in this lifetime, is to truly feel peace and love and joy in our heart. So then we can actually fulfill our soul's mission on why we chose to come here, because no one chose to go through the suffering. So this is, it's like, let everything go. So Maggie, for you, I would write down everything, every situation, like lots of writing, and then burn it all. And it's like, right, I'm going to have a bonfire, and I set all alight, because once it's gone, I'm now free.
Okay.
And just keep reminding yourself, I choose joy. And by holding on to these old stories is bringing my energy down and lowering the energy vibration for me, as well as all the beautiful brothers and sisters that are around you. Because when we're feeling low or feeling down and depressed, what that does vibrationally is brings the energy down for everybody. So the more you can be in joy and truly feel joy and love in your heart, then that will set you free. And freedom is what we're here, because we really are a free spirit. And
Yeah.
it's about go, and especially now we're in Gemini. You know, it's been the social
Right, right.
butterfly, it's high energy, it's outgoing, it's like, woo, you know, go and
Which is
do those
normally, yeah, which is
things that
normally how I am, but I've been isolating a lot, because I don't, um, I help others, but I don't take help well. I don't, I don't know. I'm just working through that.
and be kind and gentle and loving with yourself, okay? And then and choose events that you would like to go to, you know, whether it's arts or crafts or going dancing or listening to music or going to a meditation group or whatever, you know, resonates with you. Go and do that for yourself to help you uplift the energy, so you're around other beautiful souls. Okay, because we're human beings, we all need each other
Right.
in order to fly. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure, Maggie. Let me know how you go. Okay, and keep in touch. So Melanie, you would like a card. And thank you for being here, ladies. Lovely to have you here. Wow. Okay, Melanie, that one jumped out.
Okay, Linda, can I ask my
Yes,
question?
yes.
I I've had just give you the short version. I was diagnosed with breast cancer last March of 23. 4 hospitalizations later. Um, it's just been such an uphill battle. Had so many setbacks, and even prior to getting diagnosed, my career has just been a roller coaster. And I, I I feel like I do all the right things, and then it's just like you get caught through a loop, And I learned in this journey that you have to sort of go with the flow. There's a lot of extra bumps in the road, with uh, treatment and whatnot. And I there's certain days I just really struggle. And and I know you're not supposed to think of the what if, and I'm trying not to. I have a therapist. He's been helping me stay grounded. But it still, every time I have a hospitalization, it just seems like I'm sort of just go more toward there, that I can't get back on my feet, because there's always like you take 1 step, 3 steps forward, and you're taking 10 steps back, and it's really hard to motivate yourself.
Okay. So
Going,
Melanie, remember what I said just earlier, watch the
yeah,
words
yeah,
you speak
right.
about. So as soon as you say, you know, I take these steps forward and then 10 steps back, well, guess what you're attracting? And then also it's hard. So I really encourage you, take back your power, because you can heal your own body. Remember, we're energy beings. Any illness or disease that's happening in our physical body is an energy that we can transmute and heal. That's how powerful you are. So really do some deep inner work and looking at the wounds, looking at what is creating this disease in your body. Okay, because again, it's energy. Watch the words that you are speaking, but also take your power back, because you can heal your own body. And I know that the medical profession are doing the best that they can, but ultimately it's your choice. So what do you choose? What's your goal? What's your end result? What do you want
Well,
as what
I'm
does your new life look like now that you are healed, whole, and healthy, with vibrant health and vitality?
I'd like to really think that, and you know, right now I am cancer free, and I do rejoice in that fact. Um, I've had so much toxic poisonous medicine put into my body, and I've trusted in that because I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
keep
I can, yeah.
transmute it energetically, as well as detox it and cleanse it out of your physical body. Okay.
I've really did think about going to a holistic oncologist. I've been trying to do some areas of looking for like second opinions and whatnot. But it's hard. It's hard with insurance and, you know, dealing with all the daily, you know, tasks of living and whatnot. But
So
I
so
try
just
to,
to pause you there, if you were cancer free, why do you require an oncologist?
well, I'm not done with my treatment. I am hoping to be done by the end of August. It got pushed back because I developed a lung infection from radiation. So some of my treatment has been backseated, and I'm on a right now a oral chemo pill that is supposed to help with life efficacy. Um,
Hmm.
it's a harsh treatment. It's not a very
Yeah.
friendly one. And it caused me to, this was my last hospitalization due to dehydration. And I'm really sick of medicine being poured into me.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have
So
the worst kind. I have the worst kind of cancer that is the most aggressive, rather. And I guess I'm afraid if I don't finish the treatment, it's going to come back with a vengeance, and
okay,
that scares
Melanie.
me.
Yeah, Melanie, by
Y-
speaking those words, can you feel the energy that's building up in your body? It's fear
Yeah,
based.
it's
So,
stress.
like I
Yeah.
said before, there is only two emotions, love and fear. What do you choose? The more you talk about the past, more and everything that you've been through in the last 12 months, it's causing you more stress and going into more fear. And just like you said, that you're scared, well, it's all fear. So you can
Mhm.
transmute this. What I recommend for you is every single day, sit in meditation and just channel love and light into your body and visualize that you are cancer free, that every single cell in your body is
Okay.
filled with and light, and you can heal. I've had cancer. I healed my own body. I've had autoimmune, chronic fatigue, adrenal burnout, depression,
Uh,
been at rock with suicidal thoughts. So I am living proof that you can transform your life as well as transform your physical health. And it really comes back to you taking your power back and doing
okay.
your own inner work. Stop giving your power away to all these other people, and
Okay.
bless them and love them, because everyone is doing, their job in this lifetime. But at the end of the day, it comes back to what do you truly want and you making a choice. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So the
Thank
card
you.
went you were so welcome, sweetheart. The card that jumped out was the law of attraction, And so I'll share it because, like I mentioned
Okay.
before, the law of attraction is what energy you put out is what you get back. So each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. This is why I said about, choose your words wisely when you're speaking,
Right.
because energetically, that's what you're putting out there and also attracting. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love and peace and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So the angels gave you this card as a reminder that the law of attraction can help you improve the situation you're inquiring about. Complaints and worry only attract more of the same. So elevate your thoughts with the help of the angels to attract what you desire. Several times a day, imagine that the situation was presently healed and perfectly manifested. Feel gratitude that it is already so in spirit, which is the first part of attracting the material aspects of the situation. So that just follows up with what we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Oh, thank you. I needed to have this energy builder.
You are so
Appreciate it.
welcome. My pleasure, my pleasure. And be kind and loving and gentle with yourself, okay? And know that you are 100% supported by your angelic team, by your God team, by all the ascended masters, whoever you speak to, and just keep speaking to them and calling them in for help every day.
Okay. Yep.
And
Thank,
write a
thank you.
chapter, with next week being the new moon, write a new chapter for your life, especially with all the the shifts that we've just had last month. What's new and different in your world now that you are healed, whole and healthy? And step into that new version of you. And
Okay.
how does the new Melanie show up in the world? Who is she being? Who is she becoming? Step
Mhm.
into your power and acknowledge yourself, how truly powerful you are as a spirit, as a soul, as a being.
Okay. I will do that.
I see you healed, whole, and happy, and healthy, and joyful.
Okay.
And surround yourself with people who also see that vision for you. And what that will do is everyone's channeling beautiful, loving, healing light and energy, seeing you successfully healthy, standing in your power, and you've healed your own body.
Okay.
And you've got other
Yes.
beautiful ladies on this call who are all just seeing that same vision for you and sending you love.
They always
Yes.
say
Thank you,
you're stronger than you think, right? We just have to believe it in
Yes.
ourselves.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm one of those too. Maggie, I feel like I help other people more than I sometimes help myself.
Yes.
So definitely I can relate to that.
And now our
Um,
bodies are paying the price.
yes,
But we can
yes.
change it. We can change it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I guess we're all works in progress.
Yes.
absolutely. And just acknowledge
Yeah,
yourself, how far you've come, and keep saying yes
right.
to you, because the most loving thing that you can do for you right now is just to say yes to yourself and no to everything else. 100% focused on self-care, lots of love, lots of beautiful, nurturing, nourishing things that you can do on a daily basis for you. Things that
Yeah,
bring joy that, you know, whether it's cooking beautiful food or dancing to great music or going and dancing out, you know, with other beautiful souls. I mean, there's so many options. Or just going and sitting in a park with the flowers and the beautiful nature spirits. It's find the things that truly bring you back to what truly matters for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I can definitely. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you again.
My pleasure. Keep me posted how you're
I
going,
will.
Madeline. We're
I
all
will.
cheering you on. We're all
Yeah.
cheering you and you're seeing you and in your victory. Okay. We're all
Yeah.
voting victory. So thank
Yeah.
you, ladies, for being here today. I love the questions. I love what you've brought to this group, and you're welcome to come back anytime. I do this every Monday, same time, same channel. And go out and create miracles and have a magical week.
Oh,
And
thank you so
so
much.
I'll be back next Monday. And like I said, you're welcome to come back anytime.
I'm gonna put it on my
Yeah,
calendar and
thank
sign up.
you.
Thank you, everyone. God bless.
Thank you.
Sending
Thank
much
you.
love, many blessings to you all. And goodbye on Instagram and goodbye on YouTube and Facebook. Bye, ladies.